In a tragic incident, YNG Cheese, the son of rapper and podcaster Gillie Da King, was fatally shot in a triple shooting that occurred in Olney. Upon arriving at the 5800 block of Masher Street, law enforcement discovered a 25-year-old individual suffering from a gunshot wound to the back. In Philadelphia's Olney neighborhood, tragedy struck on Thursday night as the son of renowned hip-hop artist and entertainment tycoon Gillie Da King was fatally shot. This heartbreaking incident has elicited an overwhelming wave of sorrow from those who were familiar with both the young man and his father. Additionally, it has fueled a sense of outrage due to the persistent issue of gun violence that plagues the city. YNG Cheese, otherwise known as Devin Spady, was fatally shot in the back around 8:30 p.m. during an incident on North Masher Street's 5800 block. Responding officers discovered the 25-year-old victim unresponsive and promptly transported him to Einstein Medical Center, where he passed away shortly after arrival. In the vicinity, law enforcement also discovered a 28-year-old male who had sustained 2 gunshot wounds to his leg. Authorities promptly transported him to Einstein. A third individual, aged 31, had been shot in the hip and arrived at the medical facility in a privately owned vehicle. The police confirmed that both victims are currently in stable condition. Deputy Police Commissioner Frank Nore reported that a cluster of men were conversing on the intersection of West Nedrow Avenue and North Masher Street. Suddenly, gunshots rang out, prompting them to flee. Approximately 10 shots were discharged during the incident. Nore expressed uncertainty regarding the origin of the shots, whether they were discharged by a member of the group or from a distance along the street. The motive is still uncertain, and neither the weapon nor the perpetrator has been apprehended, according to Nore. Spady, as per his social media, was a father to a young child, and he was emulating his father's path by pursuing a musical career. Law enforcement stated that he resided in Wyncote, a location just beyond the city limits in Montgomery County. Born Nasir Fard, his father gained prominence in the late 90s as a member of the hip-hop group Major Figures from North Philadelphia's Erie Avenue. Initially known as Gillie Da King, he now goes by Gillie Da King. Gillie is the host of the popular podcast $1 Million Worth of Game, which he co-hosts with his cousin and social media influencer Wallow, also known as Wallace Peoples. Wallow was previously a member of Major Figures. This podcast is currently the most popular music podcast on Apple Podcasts, with an average of 1 million views per episode. With their discussions encompassing relationships, music, comedy, and black life and culture, they have amassed substantial followings. Notable celebrities such as Shaquille O'Neal, Michael B. Jordan, L. Cool J, Alicia Keys, and Kevin Hart have graced their shows as guests. Utilizing their platform, they offer unfiltered guidance to young black men, drawing from their own experiences of overcoming obstacles while coming of age in North Philly. Leonard McKelvey, also known as Charlemagne the God, the host of the Breakfast Club radio show, expressed his deep sorrow and disbelief at the tragic irony of the situation. Despite the tremendous efforts made by Wallow and Gillie to uplift and guide the young men in the Philadelphia community, steering them away from the perils of violence and gun-related incidents, it is heartbreaking to see that Wallow's own son has fallen victim to such a senseless act. This unfortunate event serves as a stark reminder that life is often unjust and unfair. According to him, tragedy befell the pair just before they were scheduled to co-host the renowned New York show on Friday morning alongside Charlemagne. Charlemagne expressed that it goes against the natural order for parents to outlive their children. Media icons and the public took to social media on Friday to share tributes honoring Spady and his family. In a poignant Instagram post, Wallow expressed that when he usually communicates with you, he has much to share. However, tonight, his heartache and tears conveyed his emotions. He passionately loves you, Cheese, more than life itself. He assures you that he will take care of your father. May you find eternal peace. According to police statistics, Spady's death is one of 236 homicides this year, a 23% decrease from last year. However, compared to the years prior to 2020, when the gun violence crisis began escalating, the current pace remains significantly higher. Police data reveals that this year, an additional 800 individuals have experienced being shot and fortunately survived. This represents a decrease of 22% in comparison to the previous year, although it remains significantly higher than historical averages prior to 2020. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.